everybody, it's Debbie. Welcome. You're at your home, your happy place. And we're going to finish up the kitchen for Christmas decorating today. I'm going to do a little bit of a coffee bar. Kind of different than I usually do. I kind of moved it, so it's fun for me. And some fun areas around my sink, and we'll just finish this up, and I hope you will enjoy. So if you're up for that, and you do enjoy it, don't forget to give me a like, and if you're new, welcome. I love having new subscribers, and I hope you'll become one. Let's decorate. This is just a random corner here. I don't really do a lot with usually. And so kind of this time of year, I have a lot of extra serving pieces that, maybe they could have been displayed up there, but the truth is, do I want to climb up a ladder to get them? No. So those are kind of out of my thoughts. So I'm going to add about 3 or 4 things, I think, I'm not real sure here, that I like to serve with this time of year. And I'm just going to kind of put them back there. The first is, he's a little server. You could put a ramekin up there with some dip on it, or I really don't know if you guys got other ideas. Sometimes I just put cookies in there and just put a couple special cookies up here, but he's super cute and don't have a clue where I got him, but I've had him a long time. One I still see out and about. I got mine at Pier 1. I saw the label, but I still see this. I might even be able to find it for you on Amazon. Some of them are smaller than this. So this is absolutely great for putting a cheese ball or some kind of other dip up there right now. I had some leftover holiday peanut M&Ms, and then you'd put your crackers down there. But you can think of whatever it is that you want to do. And then I always purchase a few of these, which I'll also link below. This one, I don't have a clue. I just always have a lot of holiday servers. Just never know. I know he doesn't need to be in there. And how I'm not eating these, you guys, I don't know, because I love M&M peanuts, but I'm not going to eat them. Okay, I'm not going to have this sitting up yet because I haven't found, this is a heavy plate and I need a really sturdy plate holder. But last year, I think it was last year, one of my dear friends, Debbie, she knows who she is, brought this to me as a hostess gift. And it's so pretty, if you could see it, the detail. So what I'd like to do is have it as a backdrop back there, if I can find a heavy, sturdy plate stand. And then, oh my gosh, I like to keep a lot of pictures on hand, easy. I probably have at least 2 more sitting out. We will do, definitely the girls enjoy like mimosas on Christmas morning. So I'm going to make some juice in this, but other nights, or other mornings, we may be doing some other kind of juice. So I just like to have pitchers. I don't want to serve them in the plastic containers. It's so simple to pop them in here and then clean this out and put them back in the, put them back in their containers. So why not have it pretty? And this is just one, I'm not sure. Maybe I got it on Amazon. Doesn't have a price tag on it, so very likely I did. So that's a little plain, and I could easily do some greenery, but I'm just going to say, right here, we've got a lot going on, and then a lot going on, and then a lot. And then you have to just barely look up. So I think about everything. The idea is you don't want to overdo. I mean, this is the most I've ever done, I think, in the kitchen. At Christmas, it's a lot for me. I love it. I think it's really cute and warm and cozy, which I'm going for. But This is a break point for me because I'm going to start right back up again over here. So that's our next spot. We're going to work around my kitchen sink, which is a very active place. And I am going to slide down here really quick because this rug finally came in. I told you about it. So if you've seen any of my previous Christmas videos, I have a longer version of this rectangle in my breakfast room. And then I have a large circle that's even more glorious in my entryway, and then a small version of that from my laundry room into the rotunda. So these are all the Safa Vey brand, which I love. They're not sponsoring me or anything. These are not free. I pay for them, but I love their rugs. All right, so let's build something right here first. In years past, I've done, well, I always have a basket or something there. In fact, the baskets, the nesting tray baskets I have over by my range, I think is what I had over here by the sink for fall. And then last Christmas, I may have used that sleigh for my soaps and my towels. I just like to change it up. So I have another Lazy Susan, which, you know, why am I saying another? My last video, I had a wood version. This one has a snowflake built into it. It's marble and so heavy. But I'm going to put it down. And there we go. And you guys know marble is very sensitive. You don't want to get stains on it. But really all I'm going to put on it is my soaps, and so I think it'll be okay. I'll start with 2 towels. I like to have decorative towels. I mean, these have been washed and used, and I have so many. I can change out the color of the day, but predominantly I am doing, you know, red and green in here. So these I'm just going to lay across just like that. Oh, this was fun. So in fall, I found this, try to pull stuff out of it, this cute container that I used for potpourri that I also picked up at fall. And I'm loving using a lot of natural. So if you watch the whole kitchen come together, you see that like I have a slice of a tree over there as a tray, and then I've got a big board over here. I'm trying to incorporate a lot of contrast with the dark wood, and I just thought, what a fun ring holder. So I'm putting my rings in, and then it just wasn't cute enough, and I just didn't feel like putting in a little piece of greenery, but I have a lot of these, and I'm gonna have to look it up and tell you what it is. I can't remember, but you can buy holiday versions of this. Like, I mean, I have so many. That's why I was okay with damaging this one. So they have a little plastic thing that comes down here, and they snug in to, like I have one that's a paper towel for your hands dispenser, not dispenser, but it's a tray. And so I decorate that seasonally. They also have them as food serving pieces. And, you know, I've got champagne bottles, I've got pumpkins, I've got all kinds of things. So I just cut it off so I could sit it in here. And, well, when it's sitting still, it won't be rolling around. And I just thought it was just a darling little thing that made this almost look like it was made as part of it. Probably talk about this every Christmas. It's A Winter Forest by William Sonoma. I am not a name dropper. There are certain things that once you use them, if you are attached, you're attached. I know they've gone up in price over the years, and I don't even have a William Sonoma by me anymore. When I order them, and I didn't buy any new this year, so I have several of them. I combine them together. You can buy refills. I don't think you can buy the lotion refill. But anyway, you can buy refills. So, and they come in these containers. I don't really care. I mean, I think I like it on this. But anyway, this is one of my favorites. So, pop that there with a little bit more height and contrast. I'm going in with a cute little spray that I feel like was new this year. This looks like it's holiday time. You guys always know things I don't know. Holiday time. I don't know. Is that Walmart? It might be. It's just so cute. a couple more utilitarian things. Dish soap of the same scent, William Sonoma, and I do have a huge, like, gallon container of refills for this. It's good soap. It's not that it just smells good. It is good. And then my little soap dispenser, you can see the soap in there. You just press and rub. But I really don't want to look at it, but I want it there. And I was just unpacking, and this is just one of my favorite little soaps that I got at Home Goods years and years ago. I don't open it. It's called Winter Rose. It's got coconut oil. I mean, I'm sure it's a great soap. I just love that. So it's going right there. This is a beautiful tree that does light up. I think my batteries are dead in it. Yeah, they are. So I got to put new batteries in it. But it's a very lightly frosted tree with very lightly frosted berries, little pine cone, very similar to the little rings that I was putting around on my island and my stove. And I love the height. And I also love bringing in some more wood. And I have a lot of family pictures. So on the very edge of that, I'll have to show you, and you've seen this before. This is one of our pajama pictures. This is when we only had 2 grandchildren, which now we have 7. So it's a long time ago. All right, and I'm going to slide that one right there. And this vignette is done. All right, so we're going to work on the other side real quick. Won't be much. I'm going to have 3 elements here, basically, I think. I've talked about this before. This is like it was back when things really were $1 at the dollar stores. I don't know which one. There was only one at the time because my son, who's 39, Brandon, bought these with his own money, and he really, if I haven't said it before, he loves Christmas. It is his favorite important holiday of his life. And so he loves gift giving. And so this was one of the gifts he gave me. I love it. It's so pretty. And it just says Christmas greetings. It's got kind of sparkle on it that I don't think you can see, but I love the vintage look of the Santa. So I've got a plate stand, and I'm going to put him up here. I thought I had 2 of those, and I guess I didn't, those trees. So I was out I feel like I was at Home Sense, and thought, oh, I found one. So I bought it. Now, the base is different, and it is shorter. But I really think it works just fine. It is exactly the same leaf and berry, the exact same amount of frosting and the pine cones, and it has the lights. Although again, I think I've already burnt them out. Oh, no, so these are on. If you can see it, it's barely there lighting, but at night it's really pretty. And these do have timers, so you don't have to just worry about it every day. And then, oh, this one's a good smeller. This is a Yankee Candle Balsam and Cedar, which I've had for years. I do light my candles, but these last a really long time. So I'm going to pop that right there. I'm going to turn it around because I don't want to see it. And I'm going to light it. And I want to tie all that together. And so, of course, you already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to add some garland. Not new this year, not sure where I got it. Feels a little real, but it is not as real looking as some. Not frosted, it is cedar, and it's got some berries. No pine cones, but it's one long strand, and I'm just going to toss it behind. And I think that ties it together nicely, but I have one more thing. I got mine a year ago. This one is from Hobby Lobby. It comes with a star, but I think it's about 18 days till Christmas right now. So I think now you might understand why I didn't want to put any greenery there, because boy, oh boy, we start right back up over here. So as I said, this is kind of the busiest I've ever done. And let me show you the last few things I did right here. This, that. All right, now we're going to do a quick coffee bar. Okay, typically I have my coffee bar under here. I used to have it way down there under that one. And I just wanted to move it. I was bored. You guys, I get bored. So this is a piece I found. I don't know if I've shown it before. I found it at Home Goods last, I don't know, maybe February, March, April, May. I don't know, kind of in the spring, because I used it, I believe, for my Kentucky Derby party. And I put, I think I put the prizes on it, actually. I meant to serve it, use it for serving cupcakes or, hors d'oeuvres, but I ended up putting the prizes on it. Whatever. You can actually adjust where the shelves are on it. But anyway, I put it here and I thought, you know what? I think I'm going to build a coffee bar around it. So I went ahead and left my electric kettle. I mean, it's usually over there plugged in, but after I started putting things together, I wanted it over there. So let's get started styling my shelf as a coffee bar. I thought this was a perfect spot to display some of these collectibles. So this one is similar to the one I have on the island. And I don't have one like this anywhere else. Cute, 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 cute. It's got a lot of hearts on it, but it definitely is still Christmas. And oh, the glitter, I don't know if you can see that. So pretty. And it has nothing to do with coffee. But it will eventually. And then gosh, somebody, just one of you commented, I think just one, oh, the sign's cheap and everything. Well, as I said, I don't care. That's, definitely it's your opinion and you're welcome to it. That's what I say. My channel's about, you guys, in case you're new. It's your home and it's your happy place. If you think signs cheap in your house, don't use them, okay? That's the answer to those kind of things. I love it, and it makes me happy. And this one, Home for the Holidays. Well, I already sang that song to you out on the porch because I must have had something else out there that said Home for the Holidays. I can't really remember what it was, but I love that song. Oh, I know, it was the flag. Okay, so I had a vision, since this was Santa Claus coming to town, that I was going to have all my Santa mugs. And then I couldn't find them. So I had some other mugs there, some tall ones and all kinds of stuff. And it's just like, that's when I started hunting for mugs. And then as I kept unpacking, I did find a little collection of mugs that worked well, even though they're not Santa. And they are penguin mugs. They're still Christmas mugs. And I loved the pop of black because we got a lot of, space going to the outdoors. And if things aren't a little bold, they're just not going to show up. Actually, I may have found these in my stash next. I think I did. They could be new, but I don't think they were. Two little pretty. So I wanted those on either side. Love that. I love how these do blend with my countertop, and then the floral part just pops. I have these canisters, which I hide. This one says treats, but I really don't want to see that anyway. I like it just the way it is there. So I'm going to pop that over here. That one says sugar, but I'm going to turn it around as well. So I rearranged that a little. I take pictures before I break it down. I'm like, this doesn't feel right. I'm sure I went in with this because this is part of the function. And this is something that I could easily, I'm not going to take it off. It's really heavy right now because I have something in there. But, you know, if I was serving some kind of jam or something, it could be in here, or I don't know what else you could serve anytime that you wanted coffee, but something little. So the mouse is over here. And there's some gold writing on there that says, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse, which refers up to what I have going on in the other display cabinet, which was the night before Christmas. Then I found two Christmas trees that weren't working anywhere. Now I might have made them work upstairs, but I use everything to its fullest wherever I'm at. And one was a brush tree that it has sparkles on the inside and snow on the out. And then this is one of those cone trees that, I just really don't know what they've done to it, but obviously very sparkly. And I loved putting it in here for height. I had one more piece of this, so I decided to stick it on the back end. And you'd think I'm done. I'm not. This is really silly. These are ornaments. I hang them on the tree, I'm sure, but they just were around and I just randomly put them up here. And I thought they were kind of cute, so I left them. And it was at this point that I found these. And I just, I started off taking those down and and they didn't have the impact. As you can see, that dark really stands out, but they did have impact here. So that's what I'm doing. Adding 3 of them down here. Suppose I could have snuck 4 in. Oh well. All right, and I think I'm done with that. So some of you may say, is this a utilitarian one, Debbie? Well, yeah, it is. I have my heater, my water heater back there. These are airtight, so coffee can go in here. I can put little creamers in here or the powder, whichever. And then I've got this, and I will put my my little frother back here. And then this could be sugars or whatever. I mean, it's not. It's actually got some of my water enhancer in it. But I think that turned out cute. And we have one last spot. I know, it's just too much. It's not me, you guys. I hardly ever do this much. But it's a little bitty vignette. Okay, it started with a Christmas photo. Me and my husband and BB, and Buster's no longer with us. You know, we lost him about a year and a few months ago. So we'll be there, I think. I may rearrange a tad. And then I found this in my stash, which I know was Michael's 2 years ago when they had all this bold black and red. They still do. But that year it was really massive and I got some great pieces. Okay, where am I going with this, you guys? Oh yeah, over here. And I love how that red and black are picking up the red and black in the background. And we'll get closer at the end. I picked up one of these for each of my bedrooms last year. Nobody touched them. Again, I think these are cute, cute, cute gifts. Comes with a pen. I have them in different colors, different words. This one's Joy, Love, and Peace. So there that is for my little, I have to unwrap it because I really might use it, but I have so many other lists. And then I found him, and I know I have some more like him because one year I did reindeer all over the table, maybe last year, but he's beautiful. Or she. I know it's a he. Debbie, come on. And that little vignette's done. So let's take a closer look. And there it is. Super simple. You know, sometimes a photograph alone can really look a little abandoned and whatever. And sometimes people put a collection of photographs, which is a great option. But if that's not what you're wanting to do, it's always fun to kind of decorate around it and let that be the center focus. So for the sake of time, because I really think I'm already at a good limit here, I'm just guessing, I am not going to undo and redecorate up above because it's a lot of ladder stuff. So I am going to get a step stool so I can get myself up. I'm going to show you each of the 3 vignettes that I did above my cabinets. So one of my favorite songs, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, from what movie, you guys? I'll give you 1, 2, 3 seconds. It is Meet Me in St. Louis. Again, having been in St. Louis, loving everything about the World's Fair in St. Louis, I love watching that movie at Christmas. And this is still available. I got these last year, the year before at Hobby Lobby. They are, well, they're just a jar, but I mean that you could put a candle in them, which I do. And it's mercury glass and rope. I love. And then this is one of my son's tins he had bought me, plates. And, you know, he gave them to everybody and people would put their cookies on them. They're great for serving chocolate chip cookies or any kind of Christmas cookies. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, this is the center one. And I used to not like that sign saying because I thought it really was about Santa. And then I got over it and thought, you know what? No, this house believes in Jesus Christ and the reason for this season. So I proudly put that up now, thinking that, yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to say when I display that. And then I have 2 pretty Christmas tins. Those were Michael's a year or 2 ago. And just a little burlap tree. You know, you can find those anywhere. But it's simple. It has a message. And it carries the colors. And here's the last Christmas tin. Actually, I think he got me more than one because I think I have several of that one. Love it. I love that scene. This mercury glass one was new this year because I thought I bought 2 and never found the other one. So I wanted, once I did this, I really wanted to mirror it and have a similar size sign over here, which is all is calm, all is bright. And so again, I'm bringing in the songs and carols of Christmas. Was that fun for you? It was for me. I love the kitchen this year. It's way different than anything I've done in the past. I don't usually use a lot of red, and I really, really like how it's popping in here. I just think it's really stunning. In some people's taste, it's probably a Maximista, whatever, which is not usually me. And I don't do that, but I just felt like it this year, and I love it, and I'm happy with it. And I hope you're happy with what you're doing in your house. Share with me in the comments what you're doing, what your colors are. I know some of you have, a lot of you, most of you are probably already done decorating. I apologize. It takes me a while to get through the house. And of course, we've had a lot going on, and I've been gone a lot. So, okay. If you like the video, don't forget to press that like button. If you're watching me on TV, just pick up your phone and look for at your home. What is it? Your home, your happy place on YouTube. If you just Google that, you'll find me. And if you've never done it before, open them all up and like. It'd be so great. I mean, each one like. Shop my links. I so appreciate it very much. All right, I gotta tell you, I am recording a lot of videos in one day, or maybe two, just because there's a lot going on right now. So I don't have an update on my son, just because this is the same day. Okay, my son Brandon loves Christmas. It is his favorite, and I was even talking to him today because I said, you know, depending on what treatment goes on, if we need to do Christmas up there, we will. And he just didn't want it. He wants to come. And his wife was telling me yesterday that, you know, that was part of their agreement, like on their 5th date, was that every Christmas was going to be at his family's home, and it was going to be between Christmas and New Year's. And so, you know, knowing that about him, and he wants to definitely come here, it makes everything that I'm doing very, very important. And I'm willing to drop it in a heartbeat, obviously, and go up there if we need to. I want him to have Christmas with his family because that's the most important thing. But it does make this very special to me. Home for the holidays. You know, there is no place like home for the holidays. And it doesn't matter really where you are. It's where your heart is with the people that you want to share it with. And so I hope that you find a way to share your Christmas with some people that you love. And if you can't, if you have absolutely nobody, again, I just really encourage you to just start looking for people that are alone. And you can't imagine, you know, the joy that can, and a friendship that can build when people find other people who have nobody to spend that holiday with. And you don't have to commit to presents, and you don't have to commit to anything big. Go out for coffee. Go do a light, you know, they do light shows, or go to a Christmas show or something. Just do something so that you can start building some more relationships. Because, you know, I remember when my mom was getting old, and she lived to be almost 92. She said, all my friends are dead. And it was just like, duh, okay. But, you know, that's why you got to have some younger friends too. And she did. She had some that were actually closer to my age than hers. And they were so important in her life. And so I just encourage you guys, because people need people, and we all need Jesus. And I hope that this Christmas, you definitely find room for Jesus to be in your celebration. And I love you, and I'll see you next time.